So I did a video yesterday talking about this coffee place, Dutch Brothers, and the line of people. And I don't think some people believe me, but I want to prove it to you guys today. I'm back out here. Look at this line. That's 10 cars deep, just off the road here. And I'm just gonna walk all of you right through this. There might be more than 70 cars here today. I mean, just take a look at this, guys. This is the zombification of America. Take a good look. You count for yourself how many people are waiting in line for a cup of coffee today, and it was like this yesterday. So I just wanted to prove to you, while most Americans are walking zombies, asleep, not knowing about the financial crisis out there, they know more about football than they do about their own money, about the future of America, what's happening in the real economy. How many of these people are taking government subsidies right now? Take a look at this. The line is endless. It loops around over here. Look at this. I'm just gonna walk. I don't know what they put in the coffee here, but I just want to give you an idea of what's going on here. Look at the traffic in this parking lot for a cup of coffee. This is what Americans have time for, to wait in line at Walmart to buy cheap garbage Chinese goods and to wait 2 hours in line for a coffee. Take a good look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just cut right over through here. So there's minimally 70 cars in the line here today. It just goes on and on and on. I'm gonna cut over here. More cars, another turn. And now we got actually 2 lines over here. Look at this. Look at this mess. But this is the typical household in America now, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's important to Americans. So look, I'm not against anybody getting a cup of coffee, but if you got 2 hours to wait in line for a cup of coffee, I think you got a problem. Look at this. Might be 80 cars here today. Oh, there you go. So anyways, I wanted to take a few minutes today, and I just wanted to point out reality. This is the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Again, nothing wrong with a cup of coffee, but you know, do you have 2 hours to wait in line for a cup of coffee? I sure don't. Like, I don't think it's that important, but this is the zombification of America. This is where priorities are here in America. Just think how many of these people may not even have a job. Many of these people might be on unemployment. Not saying all, but I mean, it's ridiculous with what is going on. And the line continues right out on the main road there behind me, continues. Just unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. But while most people have no idea about the pension crisis, the bond bubble, the real estate bubble, the stock market bubble, what they do know is about waiting in line for a cup of coffee. This is America's priorities today. They'll wait in line for that big screen TV, they'll wait in line for a cup of coffee, they'll wait in line for a Krispy Kreme donut, but they have no idea what's going on in the real world. Really sad. Sad but true, guys. Sad but true. I have to be careful I don't get run over by one of these people. They're in such a hurry to get their coffee. But I want to take a few minutes, just point it out and show you what's happening right out here, what people are willing to do, the sacrifices they will make for a cup of coffee, but they won't sacrifice cutting something out of their life for a real asset like gold or silver, putting cash away. But they'll sacrifice 2 hours out of their day, maybe even more, just for a cup of coffee. to spend that $5, $6, $7 for that latte. This is what the typical American will sacrifice. They'll sacrifice their time for a cup of coffee and their money. But no savings, no net worth, no knowledge of what's really happening with this economy, what's happening with this country. Guys, we got big problems here in America. When I see this, I come to the realization, it reinforces my mindset that you better get prepared, because the average American, how many of these people behind me do you think have 30 days of food put away, 60 days of food, 90 days of food? How many of these people do you think have security? How many of these people do you think actually have a cash reserve, a cash fund for a rainy day? How many? Probably very, very few. And again, not here saying that it's bad to wait in line for a cup of coffee. I'm not saying that. But if you have over 2 hours away in line for a cup of coffee, you got a problem. But when I look at the typical dumbed down zombie, it just blows my mind. It really blows my mind. And I can see why we are in so much trouble when we have people like this. These are the people waiting in line for that PlayStation 5. These are the people waiting in line at Walmart for that big screen TV. The people that don't have the money, spending money they don't even have. This is the group right here behind me. Again, not everyone. There are exceptions. But the majority of these people right here have no idea what's going on in the real world. Many of these people probably already have lost a job, living on unemployment, waiting for the next stimulus check. But in the meantime, they're going to wait for that cup of coffee. So I wanted to check in with everybody. I hope everybody's having a great new year. I know most of you are not waiting in a line for a cup of coffee. I'm certainly not. I'll probably go to McDonald's today and get my $2 coffee, and maybe there'll be 3 cars in the line. But I'm not one of the herd, ladies and gentlemen, and you aren't either. I know it. Don't be one of the herd, one of the masses, one of the sheeple. These people are so unprepared for what is coming. They really are. How many of these people have gold? How many have silver? How many even have cryptos? I guarantee if we went car to car, people would look at me like I came from another planet, because they have no idea what I'm talking about. I just wanted to check in with everybody, coming to you from La Quinta, California, not far from Palm Springs. This is the mentality. This is what you're going to be dealing with during an economic collapse. And you know, just looking at some of the people, not being judgmental, but it really makes me shake my head. These people are going to be the people taken by surprise. These will be the people completely wiped out. These will be the people knocking on your door for help. They may be the people knocking your door down. So make sure that you are preparing with security. Continue to stay on track on this beautiful Friday afternoon, January 1st, 2021. We're blessed to be here, no doubt about it. I'm going to go out, run some errands today, and continue with my preparations, and it won't be a $7 latte. You know, looking back at that line, by the way, just stopped off at McDonald's. We just got a couple coffees at McDonald's here for half the price, and not having to wait in line for 2 hours. But you know, when you think about it, this is how people are starting off the new year, as zombies. 2021, the first day of the new year, what do? They go and they wait in a line of 70 cars for a cup of coffee, probably pay a lot more than they should. You know, $2 versus $5, $6, $7 at one of the coffee places. I'm sure it's good coffee, and nothing wrong with treating yourself. But you know, I think it just reinforces everything that you believe and what I believe and what we see on a daily basis in America. This is why this country is in such big trouble, because people are asleep at the wheel. They have no idea what's going on. Most of them don't care what's going on. Unfortunately, they're all going to care, because when this whole thing implodes, when this economy crashes, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to feel it. Everybody's going to be affected by it. And yes, some people are going to make a lot of money, and there's going to be people out there that don't feel it as much as others. But those people, the typical zombified American, is going to feel it, and they're going to feel it in a very, very bad way. You know, I can't stress enough as I make these videos that, you know, if you have a job right now, or an income or a side hustle,
you know, be putting that money away. Do not be wasting it. And don't be wasting your time either. Too many people wasting their time doing drugs, playing video games, watching reality TV, waiting in line for 3 hours for a cup of coffee. You know, do something productive. My time is worth way too much than to wait 2 or 3 hours for a cup of coffee, and yours should be too. Be doing something productive with your money and your time. Again, there's nothing wrong with getting a cup of coffee, treating yourself, but we are heading into a time now that is critical, where we really better be thinking about what we're doing with our time and our money. Are you with the herd, or are you going against the grain? This is not the time now to be following the masses. The masses are going to get annihilated, ladies and gentlemen, and they can continue to prop the stock market up and print and print and print and print money to do it. But these are the people that you just saw. That's the majority of those people are going to pay a big price, because I know that most of those people have no idea what I'm talking about. They have no idea what is going on in America like you know. If you're watching this video, you know what is going on. You are awake. Those people are not. And I don't want to see anybody watching this video today. I don't want to see any of you landing up being victims of this economy. If you think it was bad in 2020, wait till you see what's going to happen in 2021. We're only going into the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, buying $7 lattes and PlayStation 5s and waiting in mass lines, that's not going to help you. That is not going to help you for what's coming. Make sure that you continue to stay on course, continue to put those assets away, that cash away. Continue, if you got to work a side hustle, 2 side hustles, whatever you got to do, take that time and be productive. Make some cash, put it away, and whatever you do, don't put it all in the bank. Be your own central bank. Start thinking like the 1%. Right now is a day. If you haven't already started, you can start right now today to start preparing for what's coming. Every day you have is an opportunity to put the odds in your favor to survive what is coming. And look, I don't think we have all that much time, so take advantage of it today. Get prepared. God bless all of you, and have a wonderful, incredible, safe 2021. Walk close to God. We are going to see incredible, insane things coming in 2021.